Hello friends, you're watching India Today Tech, and in this video I'm going to unbox the Motorola Moto X4. We've done the unboxing earlier as well, but this is the new variant launched by Motorola. So in this video we're going to tell you all the things that are different in this new Moto X4 and what will be the price of this device. First, let's take the new phone out of the box. So first up we have the Moto X4. It looks the same as the previous one. In the box you get a SIM ejector tool, a readme guide and some safety information on the phone. Next there is a power adapter with 3 ampere of power output, and this is the type C USB cable. So they are in-ear type earphones, white in color with a single button control, a microphone and no volume controls. So the new Moto X4 looks exactly the same as the old one. There are no changes in the design. The RAM on the phone is 6 GB now. Also the phone now ships directly with Android Oreo. You get Android Oreo out of the box, which you will get on the previous Moto X4 as well. So let's now compare the new Moto X4 with the old one that has 4 GB of RAM. The next difference is that the software on new X4 is Android Oreo, and on the older one right now is the Android Nougat. And there is a new feature added in the Moto display, that is the attentive display. So this feature keeps the screen from dimming while you are looking at it. So for example, if you are reading on the browser about something, the display, as you can see, it will not turn off by itself unless you press the lock key. So the rest of the features are the same. There is the Moto display that gives you notifications on the screen. There's Moto voice that uses Indian English to follow commands, and then there is the Moto actions for screenshot, chopping twice for flashlight and turning on the camera, and there's also the approach for Moto display, which means that when you approach the display it will automatically light up the lock screen to show you the time and notifications. Another difference would be in the settings menu. You will see that the Oreo's settings menu is more organized than that on the Nougat, and there are more use of icons, which you will see in the battery department for example, and it gives you very clean layout of things. Another thing that I would like to show you is that there is a difference in the display of the two devices. It may be because of the hardware or maybe because of the new software rendering that I see. There is a color temperature bar given here, and there is just 2 standard and vibrant color modes given on the older Moto X4. You'll see that the whites on the new Moto X4 are more accurate, which means that the display appears to be more accurate while it's slightly warmer on the older phone. Let's also see if there is any difference in the app launching on these two devices, because the new X4 comes with 6 GB of RAM and it should be slightly faster theoretically, but let's check if it actually is. For now I see that both the phones are loading apps simultaneously. There is no lag as such, and okay, so the Play Store opened slightly faster. So apps are loading at almost the same time on both these phones, and there is no difference in performance as such. Since both phones run stock Android, you will get more or less a similar user experience, and as soon as the Oreo arrives on the old X4, things will get better for it. Now let's take a look at the camera application. There are some changes in the camera app as well. So now there is a new mode called face filters, which will allow you to add filters on your photos. It works both for the front and the rear camera. So let me check it out for the front camera, and same will be applicable on the rear camera as well. So these are live filters, as you can see, and uses the ability of artificial intelligence and gives you real-time effects on your photos. It's applicable for both front and the rear cameras, and you can transform your photos like this to become a unicorn maybe, or an astronaut. So this is the new edition on the X4, and it will come with the Oreo update on the old X4 as well, and but it will not come on the Moto G5s Plus is what we have come to know. Next, there is also an improvement in the depth enabled mode, which utilizes dual camera on the phone. So previously the Moto X4 had a lot of lag and there were autofocus issues as well, but this time around the new X4 has slightly improved on that. You will see that the shutter is faster, albeit only slightly. So let's check that out. So you'll see it's definitely slightly faster than the previous Moto X4, but it still takes some time to save the image. So for example, if I am clicking a photo, you'll see that there is a lag in the viewfinder, which was present on the previous X4 as well. So this is something that Motorola has not improved upon. And when you click a photo, which creates a slight change when in the landscape mode, when you're viewing the photo, it appears upside down first, then it fills the screen. So this is a slight bug that is still on the Moto X4, the new one. Now there's one more feature that Lenovo is touting about this phone, and for that we need Wi-Fi. So if your phone has internet or is connected to Wi-Fi, you'll see that there is a small object recognition circle that appears on the camera. So with this it can recognize objects. We don't have a monument here, so we cannot show it to you right now, but there are other things as well that it can do. It can recognize barcodes, and it can recognize other objects as well around you, and it can even recognize, or in fact take into account, all the details if you show it a visiting card. So let's check out how the Moto X4 scans a visiting card and keeps all the details. So here is the visiting card's details. It has brought out all the text, and you can save this in your contacts or message this or probably share it to someone or probably directly call from here. But this is a very cool feature that I would want other phones also to adapt. So these were the new things about the new Moto X4, and the Moto Z2 Play and the old Moto X4 will get all these stuff via the Oreo update as soon as Motorola plans to push it. But for now, the X4 with 6 GB of RAM will be available at a price of Rs 24,999. So do let us know in the comment section below how do you find the new features and what all you would have wanted Lenovo or Motorola to add to the new X4. Also, if you have liked this video, hit the thumbs up button and share this video with your friends. Subscribe to our channel to get latest technology videos like this delivered directly to your inbox. Thank you for watching.